Hello, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today, we're going to do Taroscopes, and we're going to do the Taroscopes for the month of October for the sign of Taurus. Of course, Taurus, the North Node is in Taurus. North Node is in your sign, Taurus. And so on a certain level, Taurus is leading the pack, maybe slowly, maybe step by step. We need to be patient with Taurus, um, but Taurus is the most stable of the signs. However, as you know, Taurus, you've had Uranus in your sign since 2018, I think. And so what we have been experiencing with the upheaval of systems and the upheaval of the earth herself, all kind of tie into that Uranus conjunct. Uranus in Taurus, and of course, over the summer, the North Node has been conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and the North Node, while won't be as close to Uranus, it's close enough, and it's moving with Uranus. The North Node, the nodes of the moon move in a retrograde motion most of the time, and Uranus right now is in retrograde, so it's sort of moving along with the nodes. And so this initiation of new things, new values, Taurus is about values, new illuminations around women and the lives of women and the things that women face in the face of what men decide to do. Certainly with the upturning of Roe versus Wade, we see it. We see it with the burning the hijabs in Iran. We see that women are being denied education in certain countries, and of course in the United States, being denied their right to their own bodies. So there's all kinds of issues around the feminine. And Taurus, you're a Venus ruled sign, and Venus is the energy of the feminine. And it's about learning to appreciate. Taurus as an energy is associated with our sense of self-worth. It's important to foster a healthy sense of self-worth. And it aids us in getting what we need, at least what we need, sometimes what we want, but certainly what we need. And that is really the Taurus mantra in a way. What are my essential needs? What are my essential values? What is important to me? What do I need to have to feel physically secure? It's all Taurus stuff. All right, let's see what Taurus is up for in the month of October. We start with Six of Cups, the Six of Cups. This is a beautiful deck. I love the art in this deck. And of course, six is about responsibility. Cups is about emotions, becoming responsible for your own emotions and your feelings. Six is a stabilizing force. It's also a force of building community. And in the cups, it's building community and based on love and based on a common sense of needing one another. So that's kind of where you're sitting right now. Let's see what challenges that. We have the Queen. Nope. We have the King. Hold on. What is this? This is not the King. We have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords having to make difficult decisions. The Queen of Swords takes no prisoners. She has good judgment. So maybe it's time for you to make a judgment. Let's see, we'll continue. In the root, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is legacy money. This is family money. This is inheritance. This is a good foundation. You have a good financial foundation here, which is very Taurus. In the sky, I mean, in the past, okay. In the past, you've known what it is to not have. This is the 5 of Pentacles, which incidentally is a Taurus card. Taurus, first decan of Taurus ruled by Venus, this card. And so it's not like you don't understand what it's like not to have. You know what that feels like as well. Let's see what's in the sky. Ooh, justice, guys, justice. So there is justice coming. Very interesting. We have Libra here. I'm doing this actually on the equinox. I'm doing this reading on the equinox. So the sun's about to move into Libra, but we're talking about justice. That's Lamed, which is the ox goad. Lamed is the teacher. So we're being taught about justice. We're being taught about fairness. It's in the sky. It's happening. So far, these cards are kind of neat and kind of cool. Let's see what the immediate future shows. We have the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. There's a part of you that feels that forward motion there's a lot of fear here. You're fearing stuff. And it could be because everybody's talking about how there's inflation and we're in a bad, financial situation. But we're not necessarily in a bad financial situation. Not all of us, some of us are, certainly. Some places, their everyday life is a struggle when it comes to this, right? So there is some fear. The 10 of the 8 of Swords always counsels follow your intuition and you'll make the right move. Follow your intuition. How you're seen from the outside, you're seen as a hermit. Not unusual for Taurus. Taurus, very much like Cancer, likes to just go in their hidey holes when things are, and it's part of connecting with what's most important to you, what's essential in your life. In domestic situation, we have the 7 of Swords. So this is, okay, so this kind of makes sense. Your challenge, right? Your challenge is to take an action, utilizing good judgment. There's somebody in your domestic situation that is stealing, that is not being on the up and up about their actions, and you may have to take action on it. And I think that's where the fear holds. You want to take the right action. It very well could be for your own safety, but it could be for that person's safety as well. It's like when somebody's doing something illegal, but you don't necessarily want to call the cops on them, right? Because it's somebody maybe in your family, somebody you care about. But let's continue and see what else comes up with this. We'll see if maybe that's what you have to do. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. We have the Page of Pentacles. Page, no, I'm sorry. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're worried if you've done enough. protected your money, protected your resources enough. Outcome, Ten of Swords. This is an ending, an end of an idea, an end of a mindset. It's an end in service to a new beginning. And it's swords. There's a lot of swords here, which can be mental. And so perhaps the thing that is getting in your way is your own strict adherence to what you think, possibly. Let's just continue until we can get a major arcana, the World. So if we have the Ten of Swords and then we have the World, we know that something is definitely coming to an end, but also something is beginning again. So I almost want to say you can't make the wrong choice, because one way or another, whatever this thing is you have to make a choice about is at its end. So I would say make the best choice for yourself and for perhaps the other person who is involved in this situation. Sometimes, you know, somebody's doing something wrong, they need to be held accountable. It doesn't need to be you that holds them accountable. It may be somebody else that holds them accountable. And underneath it all is the Fool. Oh man, these are great. The Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Whoever this is or whatever this situation is that's been holding you back, when you decide to take the action and call them out for what they're doing, it completely frees you and you go on a whole new path. It's like you served your time, Taurus, and now it's time for you to go in any direction you see, full of creativity and a sense that you are in control of your own destiny. Whew, that is powerful. These readings have been, I guess maybe because I'm doing them on the equinox, maybe I should have waited, but these are pretty powerful readings. So the other thing is the Six, and there was a similar theme in the Virgo reading. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's like, you know, it's remembering the past with rose-colored glasses, and it wasn't all good. And maybe you need to speak out about it and call somebody to the carpet. So whatever that may mean. But justice, the natural time for justice. For if you've done good work, you will be rewarded. If you've done bad work, you will be held accountable. That's the time we're in. And that's the beauty of the Libra time, which of course October, the sun's in Libra. Venus is going to be in Libra. Mercury is going to be in Libra. A lot of Libra. And Saturn, the planet of being held accountable, is in Aquarius, which is, although not Libra, it's an air sign, as is Libra. So a lot of people being held accountable. It's interesting. It's amazing and interesting. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful month. Like and subscribe if you would like a reading with me. You can go to my website, theseedoftransformation.com. Go to the services page. There's a list of the things I offer. I do have classes. I actually have some classes going on now. I teach astrology. I teach Kabbalah and the Tree of Life. I am going to be starting a new Kabbalah class probably towards the end of October, if you're interested in that. If you've taken one of my Kabbalah classes, the beginners, and you want to brush up, this is a good class to take. The class is always, although we go over the same information, the thing with the Tree of Life is the more you interact with it, the more you receive from it. And so each time I work the Tree of Life with new students, something new. comes up and is revealed. So it's a sort of an organic process. It's really neat. I also teach astrology, and I do have some intermediate classes going on now. But if you're interested in just like checking out a class, you can check me out. I have an astrology salon every Tuesday. It's $25 for the class. If you like it and you want to do it, you have an option to pay for 6 classes, and then it ends up coming out to I think like $20 a class or $21 a class or $19 a class. I don't know. I can't do math in my head, even though I teach numerology, but I check my numbers with pen, pencil, my fingers and my toes. So not to worry. Have yourself a wonderful month, Taurus. You are the way showers at this time. And it's hard work. Thank you for all your efforts. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next month for the Taroscopes for November 2022. That should be interesting, right? Okay, take care, everyone. Namaste.